grandpa poem. It's really old, but it's becoming more and more relevant lately. Okay, it's a poem about boys.
Boys.
Sipping during the uncomfortable silence, the coffee singed my tongue as a warning. Do not let him in. Keep your mouth clamped shut for as long as you can. Do not let him see you flinch as the pain behind your, I don't know what to say to that, backhands you with memories. Do not give him the answers he wants from you. Days later, as the warning peeled from my mouth, I thought of his words. Let the syllables rest on my tongue, let them melt, swallowed every trace, and ignored the way my stomach churned, groaning, unsure of how to deal with the sincerity within the words you're kind of hard to figure out. Now, the boy is long gone. His words still houseflies in my belly, clinking off my sides, buzzing as reminders of all the things I have hidden from for so long. The only thing I remember about my first kiss is the feeling of butterflies drowning in whiskey. Their carcasses bloated, swollen with his expectations. Ever since that night, I've known no difference between the scent of whiskey and regret. My first love saved my life. He found the cracks in me, filled them the best he could with day-long conversations and fairy tales from his country, traded me his language for my nightmares, giving me words as soft as water, so that I may start over without tripping over barbed wire words like death or her name. This boy no longer exists. Maybe he traded one too many words for a little too much darkness, began to use my affection as a weakness, pointing to the cracks he filled with a grin, saying, isn't it nice? Saying, pointing to the cracks he filled with a grin, saying, don't you owe me a little? On our final swap, he handed me one last story, with it teaching me not to trust others' kindness so easily. Upon hearing that deciding to pull me out of a blackness was means to his own karmic retribution, I burned so hot that each heartbeat turned lightning strike. My hands still rattle from the thunder that exploded through my tendons. I still can't quite make them stop shaking long enough to grasp on forgiveness. Break down the syllables and listen closely. The history of his name goes back centuries. The last boy I let in is named after an infant that came to life only by using another for personal gain. True to his name, he worked everything I had confided into something tangible and held on for dear life. He shouted, don't ever try to leave. No matter how far away you get, all it takes to get you back is one yank. He overestimated his grip the night he gifted me with a bouquet made of sneers and bad intentions. The gift card reading, isn't it nice to know someone wants to fuck you? That night, I broke free, and I've been running ever since. This time, not running from, but running towards something. Something greater than what I've given myself. I've begun to build myself up by chipping away at my citadel heart, by filling my trenches that lead to fully trusting again, to vulnerability. So here I am, with arms wide open, trekking into the unknown, dreaming only of never having to hide again.